Flacco.
The legend failed. Say it isn't so.
Houston's a good team. They're
So
young.
hopefully Houston will order back and save the day for the Browns next year.
He doesn't rape anybody.
Wow.
Who?
Jeez.
Watson.
It's not rape when he's a
If you give
rapist.
Tim
Man.
nothing shot out of that.
I know.
I have a feeling Ben doesn't believe in the 5-second rule.
I'm not.
I don't know where nothing shot.
It's way over than the other side. Nobody would ever guess it.
What makes it do they've gotten better?
If I were to- we got rid of their manager.
Their best player, though. He's homesick.
I thought they did 9-1 per day when they were
Did they? Okay. Look at this.
Set the tone and like get some
I
drama.
do. I love drama.
Just get into drama. I don't like it.
I excel in drama. I'm always good for a good shit show. I love chaos. Organized-
4 minutes in the warm-up period.
Is Miller on there?
I can't tell who's on here.
Oh, you can't?
I got 4 now, though. I mean, you would think that would be something I could see.
Just because I thought you were
Dolphins.
Yeah. 125 million. $3,000.
Called one of mine, like it was a credit card fraudulent thing. And he goes, Greg, did you download Britney Spears?
All right, so here we are for the second game.
I was like,
Pittsburgh Vengeance wants black sweaters, red trim, taking on the Junior Kings in the white with red trim. 16 minutes on the clock.
the same person, not only did that, they bought something and they went to see Bruno Mars in Las Vegas, something like that. I'd like to see that.
Top music.
Ken was on the phone.
My
Listen.
husband doesn't like if he was going to
You only knew my
All right. Yeah, I'm behind glass, and there's a net, and this live stream on YouTube is just not as clear as Facebook was, unfortunately. So, anyways, Carolina into the Goodland skates it over the slides out. Stacey picks it up to make it 1-0.
He held up, get offside, like, oh, fuck! They would have rushed me over offside.
Cameron, it is because we got this net in front of us and far away from the rink, so it's zoomed in. But 1-0. Pittsburgh.
Now that song's in my head.
All right, Pretorati, Klein, Ryland, Clark, Veneziano. And they're going to reset here. Pretorati on violation. Face off. Carolina. Down the meter out. Sorry. No, that's fine, whoever. Hey, Heather. Pittsburgh down. Klein tries to get into the middle. Knocked away by Carolina. That puck gets on net. Jake Johnson in net for game 2. Oh, no tripping call, thankfully. Carolina through the neutral zone. Will send it in deep. That finds his way in front of the net, and Johnson will on for the face. Well, they don't blow the whistle, and now they're going to continue play. Longest delay I've ever seen. Carolina now.
Amen.
Into the neutral zone. Veneziano picks it up. He tries to go cross ice. That's off by Carolina. Carolina controls it. Shot deflected, kicks into the other boards. Ryland controls it. He tries to curl up towards the boards. Retreats. And Carolina in the slot, but it's in the skates. But on the rebound, they get the shot off. Johnson with the block. Down the neutral zone. Clark will pick this up in his D zone. To his left, long pass to Colagrossi. They can't connect, and that. It's 14-01, no score.
Those are the cocktails. You notice that puck always hops and bounces.
Colagrossi, Popienko, McGee. Popienko comes up back to the middle. He skates. He fans him. And that cage comes, but they're going to call high stick with whistle and fix the cage. Durda and Glessner on defense. Colagrossi, Popienko, and McGee. Face off. Gets knocked back to the right point. They feed it back to the slot down low for Carolina into the corner. Behind the net, Durda hide. And then the Canes throw it on net. Pretorati, Flume, Berksazy, shot on goal. That's wide and wraps around. Good little tech on defense. Too close. Pretorati to the right side for Lucas. Send it in to the Cane zone, and that's offside. Pretorati, Flume, Berksazy, Goodland, Liptak. Face off goes to Carolina. By Berksazy. Down the left wing, shot. He hits the lower right pipe, I think. Kicks it into the board. Flume.
Good job.
He picks it up. Carolina's able to clear it now. Down they go. They send it in. That comes off the glass right in front of the net. And the net came off, so they blew a whistle. From off of the glass, that puck found its way right into the slot. Rossi, Reiling, Veneziano, and Clark. Face off. Picked up by Carolina into the Pittsburgh zone. They send it deep behind the net. Off the boards for Colagrossi down the left wing. Goes to the right side to Reiling. Shot. Rebound. Bouncing in the slot. Klein gets a crack at it. Tries to clear the zone. That's kept in by Carolina. Gets a loose puck, and now in the neutral zone. Colagrossi takes that away. Runs into some traffic now. Carolina drops it deep. Clark goes behind the net. Reiling up on the boards. That gets wrapped around. Yano picks it up, comes out the right side. Passes to the middle, taken away by Carolina. Puck checked away now. He tries to slide it to. It's taken over by Carolina and sent deep. Reiling slides it back to Clark. He goes behind the net. Right wing. Klein will pick up the loose puck. We'll send it in deep. That'll rim around. There to slow it down. The loose puck now picked up by. We'll flip it to the right side from McGee. He skates up the right. That's knocked away. Big hit by Shazy. And then that puck goes up into the net. That was Berkey, right? That was perfect. Shoulder to shoulder. Beautiful. Center, Popienko and McGee. Canes get that back to right D. They bank it. Next out. Carolina. They bank it at the red line all the way down. Icing on the call. Glessner's back there. Glessner now sends it to the side. Down in the corner. Takes it back to the other side. Glessner flips up on the left wing. But that's sent back lower. Now Glessner comes up with it. He hits Berksese. He pulls it back to the middle. Glessner will he'll bring it back to Popienko on the left wing. Shot into the defense. Down low, he brings it back to the front, and that hits all in, finds a way into the net to make it 2.
He scored. He gets the big thing.
And Carolina's going to call a timeout. All right, timeout over. 10 minutes left of the first period. Pittsburgh leading 2-0. Karate, Colagrossi, Flume, Goodland goes towards Flume, but Carolina gets it down the left wing. Goodland flips it out of the zone. Carolina sends that deep, stopped by Johnson behind the net. He'll rim it around Colagrossi. He tries to bump it to the middle. That's blocked by Carolina. That gets deeper now on the forecheck. And comes Johnny. Flume gets it on net. Goalie makes his. Now they find the right winger. He sends it to the left side. Cuts back to the middle. That's knocked away by Liptak. And Colagrossi. Federati to Flume. At the blue line, Klein picks it up. He'll send it in deep. Down behind the net, Riling down there. Carolina comes up with it. They bring it to the right side. Goodland steps up to the blue line and keeps that. And that's hand passed down by the defense. Carolina comes up with the loose puck. Goodland takes the body, sends it deep. They'll get a change. Liptak out the right side. That gets knocked away. Tries to send it deep, but Carolina is able to get control of it. They move it to the right side. Pass is blocked by Berksese, but they go to the left side now. Carolina banks it. Picked up by Berksese. Now Veneziano. Left wing, he gets into the zone. It's popped out by Carolina. Riling line. He's got to wait for the zone to. Veneziano to Berksese on the left. He'll send it on net. Into the. Clark keeps it in. Popienko gloves it down. He curls into the slot. He makes one move. Berksese takes over. He skates in, shot, misses left, turns around. Klein will get it under control, high in the zone, drop it back to the ball for Berksese. We'll send it to the line. Canes will pick it up. That's blocked by Berksese. Now Popienko. He finally right in front, one-time shot on net, and goalie saves it. Down in the left corner, Berksese behind the net. Slides it to Popienko. He'll pull it out, get it back to Clark. Clark goes down the left wing. And he tries to curl around. Carolina's able to knock out of the zone. That gets chipped into the Pittsburgh zone. Excuse me, Popienko on the forecheck. Center ice. Prerati banks it. And now Popienko clears the zone. All the way down. Carolina will get it. They go behind their net out the right side. Try to bank it up. Durda keeps it in. He's down low. McGee sends it behind the net for Prerati, and they blow a whistle as the net came off. 6:25 left in the first period. Pittsburgh leading 2-0. Prerati, Flume, McGee, Durda, Glessner. Face off up to the boards. McGee tries to back to Glessner. He keeps it in with pressure. And now McGee from the right side, flip shot, and that's a goal for Prerati on the cleanup. 3-0. 6:17 left in the first. And looks like Carolina's going to change goalies. Flume, Klein, Goodland, and Liptak.
Stopped a little bit, shot on goal.
It was a cleanup. Shot on goal. John punches it to the corner. Down low, picked up by Liptak. He moves it to Flume on the left wing. He attack. Carolina takes over. They in the neutral zone. They try to pull it in. Gets it. He moves it to Flume, center ice. Flume knocked it over to Colagrossi. Flume down behind the goal line. Now Colagrossi. That puck squirts out and they get it. They skate down the left wing into the Pittsburgh zone. They bump it to the coming in. That shot's blocked. Colagrossi comes up with Flume 2-on-2. Colagrossi will take a shot off the defense behind the net. Up the right wing for Carolina. Gets into the netting. For the face-off. Reiling, Berksese, Popienko, Clark, Veneziano. Tomorrow game in the morning will be on the other rink, which will be much better broadcasting at the 9 o'clock Central Time. Kept in the zone, but they do ultimately get it out. Carolina gets it in the Pittsburgh zone deep. Veneziano behind the net. That puck squirts out. Now it's loose in front, and Johnson puts his glove on it for the face-off. 4:48 left in the period. Nothing, Pittsburgh. Berksese gets the face-off, and he wraps it around to Veneziano. He clears the zone. Berksese momentarily, that's knocked away by Carolina though. Carolina knocks it to the red line. Berksese moves it to the other side. Glessner chips it to the Carolina blue line. They send it back to the boards. Glessner will pick it up, move it to Clark on the left side. To Reiling, he bumps it to middle, Popienko. But Carolina's able to knock it away. At the blue line, they get it out of the zone. Carolina in the pit zone. To the front, shot gets through. Nice save by Johnson. Now to Carolina, they send it deep. Durda will get there, slide it over to Glessner. Glessner back to Durda. Durda to Glessner. Bad bounce. Popienko gets it. Then he goes to the right side for Reiling. That kicks off the boards all the way down. Carolina sweeps it away to the right side. Now to middle. And they send it into the Pittsburgh zone. Glessner will pick this up. Slide it behind the net for Durda. We'll bring it back to Glessner, but Carolina's got to feed the middle. That's blocked by Durda. Glessner comes out the right, gives it to Pretorati. Pretorati finds McGee in the middle of the ice. Bouncing puck now to the Carolinas. Shot, save. Carolina's able to get that, but Liptak takes it over. He's in, goes back door for Pretorati. Just missed. That was McGee. And Carolina comes to the other side. That's a too many men on the change, and they call it. So at 2:53, Carolina with the speed change, Pittsburgh is going to get the power play. So it looked like for the Canes, number 13 is going to serve it. Their minds. One Steve and now a bummed out kid. 37 the box. Klein, Popienko, Colagrossi, Pretorati, and Veneziano. Face off goes in the corner. Can't get to the other side. They try to get it out. He stops it. He slides it over to Veneziano. He goes to Popienko. Up top to Veneziano. He moves left, flips it back to Popienko. He skates. He slides it low behind the net. That gets to the corner. Carolina gets it, and they're able to clear the zone. And that'll be an icing. 1:35 left in the power play. Berkshire, Reiling, McGee, attack Goodland. Off goes back to McGee. He fans on the shot. And then Canes come up with it, and they sauce it out neutral zone.
He did it.
Yeah, that was offsides, but okay, it was offside. But now they do.
And my little feet. We're assholes.
Berkshire, Klein, Reiling. Reiling gets the face off, bumps it to Liptak, to Klein. Klein takes it in. He leaves it for Liptak, but that gets out of the zone.
It's close.
It can't be close, right?
What's that?
It can't be close. We can't mess that play
It's
up.
like the Browns to Houston.
Right.
Who's gonna get pissed off?
It's off. Picked up by the Canes. They move it back to the left D. Now Klein, center ice. He moves to his left.
Nice.
Reiling back to Klein. But that's taken Canes, and they send it down ice. And that'll be icing with 1:46 left in the period, leading 3-0. 53 seconds in the power. Colagrossi, Pretorati, Klein, Popienko, and Veneziano. Face off, back to Pretorati, Veneziano. Popienko banks it back to Veneziano, to Klein, to Colagrossi on the left side. Shot deflected, the netting. At least I hope it was deflected.
Yeah, the ref down there was calling the flag.
I mean, I've never seen so many pucks in a hockey game before. The first game, this game. All right, here we go. 30 seconds left in the power play. Bouncing puck. Canes get it. Flip it out. Klein will pick it up. Excuse me, that's icing. Here we go again. Face off down in the corner. Canes get it. Finds its way to the net. They hold on for the face off. 26 seconds left in the power play. That squirts behind the net. Picked up by the Kings. Kept in by Pretorati. Into the corner. That gets back to Klein at the left point. Goes down to Colagrossi. He slides it back to Klein. To Veneziano. Right side to Popienko. Shot. Rebound. And the puck's behind the net. Full strength. So Canes kill off the penalty. This up with pressure. He moves it to the other side. Veneziano will pick it up. Now he's circling in the neutral zone. He'll send it behind the net. Carolina knocked down by Berksazy. Berksazy down low. That's kept into the blue line. And that comes out for Liptak. Goodland to Colagrossi at the blue line. Let's pick back up by Goodland. He finds Flume. But now Carolina in the neutral zone. End of the period as Johnson holds on for the face-off. So with about 7 minutes left in this second period, out of the 16-minute period, they'll take the break to cut the ice. Time for you to refreshen your popcorn and sodas. All right, start of the second period. 6 minutes on the clock. Pittsburgh with the odds 12-6, as well as the scoreboard. Klein, Berksazy, Colagrossi, Goodland, Liptak to get started. Face off back to Liptak, over to Goodland. He goes cross ice to Berksazy. He'll slide it. That's kept in by Klein. Shot. Save, and that goes into the corner. Berksazy will get there. Gets it back to Liptak at the right point. Shot, bouncing puck. Colagrossi back at it. Goes behind the net. And the Canes come up, pump it out of the zone, through the neutral zone. Liptak, he moves in. Back Daisy.
It was a good play. The receiving and passing, the shot wasn't. Like he didn't
That
leave
gets
out.
out into the neutral zone. Canes pull it back in. Shot. Nice save by Johnson.
It's supposed to open up, right?
Pretorati, Flume, Mark, Liptak, or excuse me, Veneziano. Carolina with the shot to the middle. Flume takes it away. He out there for Reiling. Chase it down. Banks it. Clark keeps it in. He'll send it to the open ice. It's picked up by the Canes, though, up the right wing. Now Veneziano, he goes back with it. He comes behind the net, out the right side. Down on the corner from Clark. Pretorati's hunting. He digs it out. Pretorati comes up back to the middle. He backhands it. He carries it into the zone. Wide into the corner. Flume. Back to Clark, and that gets out. Johnson will come out of his net. He'll bank it up the right wing. That'll come back to the middle. That's kept in by the Canes. Veneziano to Flume. To the left wing for Reiling. He's in. Shot. He misses that about half ball. Everyone's on a change. Carolina gets it at the blue line. And he puts on the brakes. Finds him cutting through. And now Dirt flips it to Popienko over to Glessner. Tries to get it in deeper. Popienko pick it up. Shot. High, wide left. That'll rim. Dirt keeps it in. Canes can turn around and bank it. There's a foot race. Johnson's going to get there. Up to Colagrossi. He tries to slide it through. It's going to be a penalty. 0 for Carolina. Excuse me. Number 13. Number 9. So Pittsburgh will have the power play with 13-15 defense. Berkshazy, Reiling, McGee to start it forward. Face off goes back to McGee sends it to Liptak. Liptak to Goodland. Gets into the boards. Now down low for Reiling. There's going to be a hook. Carolina. So once we whistle here, we're going to call a 2-minute hooking penalty
Now he's going to say, who, me?
on Berkshazy.
Just getting a pound box.
With 12:56 left in the period, a couple minutes before the cut comes. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey here with Reiling and McGee. Goodland.
I think the kid high sticked it over there when we cleared it. So that's, even though we touched it, it was a high stick. That's why they're going to have that. I think.
I thought they were doing icing at the same time as a penalty against that.
Well, we had a penalty back here.
And we're off. Get that face off back to Liptak.
Stick.
Brings it to the right side. Reiling comes up with it. Now McGee, he sends it deep. Behind the Carolina net. And they come up with 4-on-4 hockey here. McGee poke checks that away momentarily. Now attack. Goodland's going to pick this up. Poke chip it up the boards. The Canes are going to come and get it. They rush in. Shot. Save Johnson. Into the corner. Now that's back to the right point. Carolina save, kicked into the boards. They get it back to the left point.
Go.
Now that's taken away by Goodland. Over to Riley. He moves to his left. And they're offsides. 46 seconds left in the 4-on-4 hockey. And then Pittsburgh will be on the penalty kill. Klein and Colagrossi. Clark and Veneziano. Veneziano gets the face off. He tries to flip it to Klein. He bumps it into the zone, then blocks the pass up in the boards. Klein comes up with it in the slot. That's poked away, but offsides. That just came over the line. Off, knocked into the zone by Colagrossi, and kicked through. Now picked up by Colagrossi. He gets leveled. And they clear the zone. Now Clark up in the boards in his own zone. They're dragging off the, but he does block the pass off his skate. Loose puck picked up by Veneziano, moving to the left into the zone. He'll send it deep. Carolina gets a man on the ice now. Pittsburgh's on the penalty kill. For 12 seconds. They can't control that. Tries to backhand it out. It gets knocked into the zone. He goes behind that. Berkshazy out of the box. They bank that to Colagrossi in the neutral zone. He goes to the back door. Beautiful shot. Pass, and the net came off. Flume, Prati, Popienko, Durda, and Glessner. They're going to switch up the centers. The Canes. That's won by Pretorati. Popienko. He tries to turn up the boards. Now he has it. He flips it on the body, tries to feed the middle. That's stick by the defense into the other side. Canes has it behind the net. Popienko's going to get there. He'll bring it low for Pretorati. Pretorati back to Popienko. He turns. He fires. Shot on goal. Rebound back into the corner. He slides it lower, but the defense is there. They connect high in the zone. He skates over the blue line. It's poked away. They get into the zone safely, but that's knocked out quickly, so the Canes in the neutral zone. Flume will pick it up. He feeds the middle. Now knocks it out of the zone. Carolina will reset. They go back up the right side. Glessner with a good hit. Down behind the line for Durda. He banks Flume, and that gets down. 9:42 left in the period. 3-0 Pittsburgh. That's kept in by Durda. He sends it down low. On the half wall now, Carolina will get it. They knock it through the defense. Goodland will get there. He turns it up ice. See, pulls it into the zone. Shot. Goal, excuse me. Did he block it at first?
No, it went in and out of his play. Shot is your fault.
Well, no, I mean, I heard her hit something. 4-0, 9-16.
Wrong goals.
9:16 left in the second period. Again, around a 7-minute mark. We'll probably get the ice cut. That's controlled by the Canes. They send it in deep. Third zone. Clark rims it around. Down to the corner for Berksese. Colagrossi digs it out. They flip it back to Veneziano off of Colagrossi. They send it down deep. That'll be stopped by Johnson. Clark's pass hits a stick. That comes back in the middle, picked up by Veneziano. Don't flip it out of the zone. That's kicked in, though, by Carolina. And now he picks up the loose puck again, spins to his right. And he gets it out of the zone to Riley, bumps it to Berksese. Berksese takes the shot, save, rebound. Okay. Corner. Carolina tries to flip it out, and that's kept in by Pittsburgh, dug out by Berksese. That's Riley that kept it in. All the way down to the opposite corner. That's poke checked away by Klein, but then Kane over. And they're into the neutral zone. Over the red line, they drop it deep. 7:43 left in the period. Now on the right hash mark. That's going to... Flume comes up with it. Thought that was a penalty. He finds Klein down the left wing. He drops it in deep. Riley on the chase. He digs it out. He curls into the slot. Klein picks it up, and that goal. Off the right post to the left post and in. 7:19 left. Probably a good time for Zamboni to come out. And they will.
form everything.
I know, but are they staying there?
All right.
So,
Yeah.
17-19 left in the second period. Pittsburgh leading 5-0. Shot.
Next round is going to end up being 2 points.
Fresh sheet of ice.
32. That's what
The face-off will be based off of the last play. And can't recall where they. Gonna go at center ice.
I'd rather them do that now. Anyway.
So Berksese, Pretorati, Colagrossi, Goodland, and Liptak.
Like 12 teams in the Big Ten. Like, just to say they're in the Big Ten, just get it over with.
Let's fix it now. Go to the 232 or 224 and then do subdivisions of each of them, west, east, and west. And that way you get the regionals, you get those teams. It'd be like the Pac-12, but it's inside the.
And here we go.
I mean, it's not difficult to figure out.
No, it's all TV deals.
And now here we go. Colagrossi picks up the face-off into the zone.
All the ice is too wet.
Yeah, mud spots on the ice, slowed that puck down. Puck boards. Dug into the corner by Berksese. Canes come up with it. They try to bank it out. That'll be kept in by Goodland. He'll send it deep to the opposite corner. Colagrossi on the chase. Down behind the goal for Berksese. Berksese comes up with it. Now Pretorati. That slides off his stick. The kids aren't used to the quickness of the stick handling. That gets turned into the zone by Colagrossi. Down to the right. He loses control. The Canes come up the left. They go to the right side. Long shot, steered behind the net by Johnson. Colagrossi banks it around the defense. Shift though, he's got to come off. Canes come up with it. They get it. Pittsburgh zone. Veneziano down in the corner. Break it through to the other corner. He takes the man. He pulls it back inside. He skates over the blue line. Now he flips it to the side of the defender. Chases it to the corner. Tries back to Riley. It's caught up in his skates. He bangs to the slot. It's got Flume there. That gets knocked into the corners.
That's the third time that door's open.
Flume now. It's blocked by Veneziano, who went down to the other end of the corner. Skate on the puck. Carolina has go low. They get through. That's not wide. Veneziano will get it. It's a Klein high in the zone. Left in by Carolina. Now Veneziano gets it out. Picked up at the red line. 5 minutes left the second period. Pittsburgh leading 5-0. They send it in deep. Veneziano into the corner. Banks it to Klein at the half wall. He pulls it through to Reiling down the right wing. Slides it to the middle. Canes will take over. They get it to the left wing into the Pittsburgh zone. The back and Veneziano's. So penalty. It's going to be on Veneziano. So on the penalty for Pittsburgh, Colagrossi, Berksese, Glessner, and 5-on-4. Berksese gets it back into the corner. Gerda. He'll flip it to the other corner. Controlled by Carolina at the half wall. They get it back to the left. That shot on net, saved by Johnson. Punched into the corner. They slide to the left deep. They go back down low to the wing. Now high to the D, long shot, low. Behind the net, coming up with Colagrossi down the left wing. Through the neutral zone. He shoots from his butt, gets it to the middle of the net, but Canes get it off of a skate. Now the Canes control it through the neutral zone. They pull it back to the center. Shot, save Johnson, reached by Goodland. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill for Pittsburgh. They go back to the point, right side up to the high slot. Left wing down low, shot. That goes all the way out. That's good on edge, gonna roll. 40 seconds left in the penalty. They skate to the neutral zone, into the Pittsburgh zone. That's deflected up into the netting. That'll get a face-off. 3:09 left in the period. Pittsburgh leading 5-0. 32 seconds left in the penalty. Preparati, Goodland, and Lipstack. Face off down in the corner. Goodland slides it over to Liptak. He lobs it high. It's kept in by the King. They send it back into the netting for another face off. These boards have to be lower than normal.
They are. The boys said they are. The boys said the boards are low.
Pretorati, Flume, Good, Liptak. They get that back to Liptak. Slides it over to Pretorati. He finds Flume over the bouncing puck loose. He's recycling their own zone. They hit the right winger. He tries to send it in, and that goes into the. That'll be it for the penalty kill. Veneziano's out. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Klein, Reiling, Veneziano, and Clark. Face off, controlled by Carolina in their own zone. They clear the zone, picked up by Clark. Will slide it back. Veneziano moving to his right, over the red line and in. That goalie misplays it. That rims all the way around to the left hash. Klein gets down there. Now that's poke check net by Reiling, and that'll be a face-off. 2:15 left in the period. 5-0 Pittsburgh. Klein, Pokenko, Reiling, Veneziano, and Clark. Face-off controlled by Pittsburgh. Pokenko gets it back to Clark. He keeps it. And shoved out by Carolina. Move it back to Veneziano. Veneziano he chips it into the Kane zone. Down behind the goal line, bumped into the corner. And that comes off behind the net now. Picked up by Reiling. He tries to go backside. That's knocked away by the defense. Sturgis sends it down low. Klein picks it up. He feeds the slot. Nobody's there. Carolina's able to get that puck and get out of the zone. They move it to the right wing. He's got some space. Shot, save Johnson, and it caroms wide right of the net. Now down in the corner. Right in front. Nice save by Johnson again. Still loose.
Kid's holding Klein. That's got to be a penalty. Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think his stick was in the skate, right?
Was it? Is that what?
Oh man, it looked like it. It was awkward.
It was his legs.
Something was connected to something.
That's a fantastic save, Michael.
All right, 113 left period. They're going to send off to the penalty box.
We know what they do.
And a guy from 113 left in the period. Offsetting minors.
Screw us.
He's got good lettuce too.
He's got his fingers taped for action.
All right, 113 left in the period. He's 5-on-5 still, offsetting minors. And down in the corner, he slides it to lip tack. He slides it around the right wing. That's McGee. McGee bumps it to Colagrossi down the right wing. He sends it to the middle. Nobody there. That gets all the way through.
That's nice. That's nice.
Lip tack will pick it up. A loose puck comes out of the zone. Carolina goes up the left side. That's deflected. Gets all the way down. And a cheer for the other game. That'll be icing. 30 seconds. Clock running. There was like 50 seconds left.
Miles told him first, you have Brucey told him.
This guy kind of looks like Shorzy a little bit. All right, so 32 seconds. We got some time back. Colagrossi, Berkshire, Ryling, McGee, Liptack, Goodland. That faceoff gets back to Liptack. We'll send it down low. McGee in the corner. That goes through. Canes come up with it. They flip it out. Goodland slows it down at the red line. Bouncing puck. Comes up with it. He sends it in low. 16 seconds in the. That gets poke checked around the defense. Back. And that's back out into the zone. Seconds left in the period. McGee picks it up. And that'll be it for the period. Pittsburgh leading 5-0.
So that's 30 minutes from us right now. 15-minute clock. Correct.
Good call.
That was the right call. How many viewers you got?
10.
10?
I forgot to mute it. All right, so start of the third period, 16 minutes on the clock. Pretorati, Berksays, Clark, Veneziano. That face-off control by Carolina. They move it to the left wing into the zone. Curling at the goal line. They go behind. They come back up to the right point. He sends it in deep. Corner that comes all the way around. That's out of the zone. Flume's out there. By the Canes, they send it into the zone. Chipped off to the blue. Johnson sends that puck back up. Out of the middle. That's kept in. Shot saved by Johnson. .24 in the period. Carolina 14-23. Popienko, Reiling, and Colagrossi. Dirta, Liptak. Face off, control by the Cane. They walk in, shot. That wraps around to the right D. They corner, Liptak's there. He banks it up for Popienko. He comes up with it. He'll skate into the zone. That goes down into the corner. It's underneath the player. Carolina comes up with it. Now Reiling goes to the middle, gloves it to himself. Shot. Comes to the left side. Liptak tries to send it down low. Bouncing puck. Picks it up. Shot. Save. Knocked back onto the ball. And the Canes come up with it down the right wing. They try to toe drag around, taking away Reiling. Back to Goodland, back to Reiling. He skates into the zone. Grabs it for Colagrossi. He takes a shot that's deflected. Goes to the left wall for Liptak. That bounces in, and they're going to call a hand pass on Pittsburgh. And Klein and the Carolina player get out of the box. Flume, Colagrossi, Reiling, Dirta, Glesser. Face-off control by the King. That clearing pass by Reiling. Down in the corner for Flume. We'll bank it back to Dirta. Dirta down low again. Flume on the chase. That's picked up by the Canes. Up the right ball boards. They reverse. Now they go back to the left side. Long pass to the winger, high in the zone. They'll get it, clear the zone. They bring it back to the right D. He moves it to the left side, Pittsburgh zone. And get that down in the opposite corner. Shot, that trickles across Johnson. Flume tries to get it to the left side, and that will be icing. .26 left in the contest. Berksazy, McGee, Pretorati, Clark, and Veneziano. Again, we'll have much better streaming service viewing tomorrow morning with the stadium seating in the nice rink. I have two games over there. In the corner, his pass to the middle, kept in, comes off the back wall. Now Berksazy has it. He chips it to McGee the zone. He's past the defense. He flips it to the middle, behind him, and now Clark picks up the puck, tries to get shot off it. That's blocked by the Canes.
Yes. I don't know what you're waiting on.
That comes out of the zone. 12-4 left in the game. with it. They got a man in the slot, shot, point blank range, and nice save. They turn and fired in the opposite corner. McGee's going to get there. He'll bank it out of the zone all the way. It's going to be an icing. With 12:16 left. Colagrossi, Popienko, Klein with Liptak and Goodland. Face off up on the boards. They get it back to the left point. They shoot. That goes to the other side. That clears out of the zone. Canes come up with it. They go to the other side. Colagrossi puts the pressure on, knocks that puck into the corner. Now Popienko on the forecheck. Canes behind their net. And that comes off a skate and gets out of the zone all the way down. No icing on the call. Pick it up. He flips it into the corner. The Canes are there. That's picked off by Popienko. He's going down. He gets hooked, but he delivers. 35 to make it 6-0. 11:35 left in the game. And Glessner on defense.
No true.
Flume, McGee, and Reiling at forward. Dirtis and Reiling finds Flume in the middle, but all the way through to the boards. Canes to the middle. Knocked out to center ice by the Canes, but then shoved deep into the zone. Picked up by Dirta. He turns to his right to the half wall. Loose puck. McGee gets that and clears the zone.
I'm telling you.
Oh, and their helmets got stuck together.
What happened here? I wasn't paying attention.
Their helmets got hooked together. All right, we've got a running clock now. Or they forgot to stop it. But Colagrossi, Pretorati, Reiling, Dirta, and Glessner face off back to the Canes. They put into the Pittsburgh zone. Dirta turns, tries to get Pretorati. That gets through. Canes go cross ice to the red line. They dump it in deep. Glessner going back, goes shovel it. That hits the side of the net. Pretorati will pick it up. Now he slides it over to Glessner, moving to his right. He tries to find Colagrossi, but he regains control. Shot that rims around. It'll get out of the zone. Reiling will pick it up, move it back to Veneziano. Veneziano in his own zone now. He slides it over to Reiling on the left side. He'll drive into the zone. He cuts the middle. Shot, save, and the goalie holds on for face-off. Klein, Popienko, Bertsazy, Clark, Veneziano. That puck comes around. Bertsazy shot, save, rebound. It's loose. Now Veneziano slides it low.
However, maybe hopefully,
Still there.
Loose pucks. Well,
I thought it was in.
Canes will clear it out. They got a man. They got a 2-on-1. Veneziano loses an edge. Johnson away. Bergshazy leaves it for Yanko into the corner.
Nice pass.
He passes the Klein. His one time wide right. Come up with it. They got a 3-on-2. Shot from the side, saved. Klein will pick it up. He'll slide it to Bergshazy on the right wing. He gets into the zone, flips Pokienko. Down low for Bergshazy. He tries to feed Flume. He tries to backhand it, and that's taken away by the Canes.
It's a good play.
Goodland now on net, and they'll cover it.
Nope. Not doing it.
McGee, Reiling, Flume. Goodland attack.
Just sneak it out.
Canes control the face-off. They move it to the right side. That'll get out, slide over the blue. Now McGee in the neutral zone. That's knocked into the Pittsburgh zone by Canes. At the red line. Down in the corner now, 6:34. Left in the period. They come back to the right side for Flume. It's out of the zone. Back in and out. Down to the Canes zone. Riling on the chase. Lip tackle get this at the left half wall. He tries to move in. I'll go to Riling. Riling back to Lip tack. On the right side, he tries to slide it through. That's picked up by the Canes. Kept in by Goodland. Colagrossi in low. Shot into the glass. And the Canes come up with it. They bank it into the Pittsburgh zone. 5:49 left. Carolina controls it. He walks in. Shot, save Johnson. It's loose. Picked up by Colagrossi. He'll bank it off of the glass in the neutral zone. They hit the ringer at the blue line, knocked away by Goodland. They find a man coming in, and he scored. Oh, he hits the post. I thought it was in to erase the shutout, but Johnson's best friend, the left pipe, comes to the day, comes to the rescue. 5:16. That's icing. There's a running clock, so 5:10 and counting. Predator, Bergshazy, Klein, Glessner, Herta. Face off down behind the Canes goal. To the half wall, Bergshazy picks it up. Now Predarati sends it deep. Klein will pick it up in the corner. He tries to feed Bergshazy. That gets through. And to the other side. Canes shot, save Johnson, and he'll hold on for the face-off. Face-off picked up by Veneziano. He slides it to Klein. He moves down the left wing. Bergshazy picks up the puck shot. Nice save by the goalie. And he holds on for the face-off. .346 left on the running clock. 6-0 Pittsburgh.
Stop it.
Pretorati, Berksese, Klein, Clark, Veneziano. They slide that back to Clark. He sends it down. First out shot by Berksese. Now Pretorati. Bouncing puck to the middle, picked up by Veneziano. There's going to be a high stick call. There's a player down for the Canes. Looks to be in a lot of pain. So that's going to be on Veneziano. Must have got under the cage. I don't know. That's the kid. That's that. They had the offsetting with Klein, 27.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was his retribution.
On purpose, but it's just how it happens.
2:44. They didn't stop the clock for that. 2-minute penalty or penalty kill. What the fuck, Miles? Pardon my French. What are we doing here?
What are we doing? This isn't a joke.
Oh, this coach or this kid's freaking out still or something. But in the meanwhile, we can't figure out who's playing what position. That gets out of the zone. Canes pick it up. They go to the other side. Canes control D. They flip it to the middle. Blocked by the defense. Now to the right side. Shot. Johnson holds on for the faceoff. 2:16 and counting. 1:30 left on the penalty. Face off, picked up by Pittsburgh. Knocked down at the blue line by the Canes. Down the left wing for Colagrossi. He tries to flip it to the middle. I look like him and Miles, just like we're tangled up, tied, and fell to the ice.
Yeah.
Something fell off his ear and went down a little black thing right
Yeah, the kids are complaining about on the ice.
Canes controlled the face-off. Under a minute left in the game. Canes carry it in. Both teams at full strength. 4 seconds left. Miles lost his glove. Now to Liptak, back to Veneziano for the goal. 7-0, and that'll be game with running clock. So 9 o'clock Central Time. Tomorrow we'll be playing the Nashville Predators. Signing off.